Alrighty, let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we have things to talk about Shroud related.
Oh,
Woo-hoo!
man, do we? Do we have stuff to talk about?
Including a single toggle.
You know, don't spoil it yet.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying single toggle.
Just a switch.
Hey, giveaways are hopefully open. If you are a Shroud player and you are looking for streamer bundles, you need to go to twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/NBNN News and bang, bundle me. Then if you are looking for Steam key giveaways, and I don't know why nobody's on my side for that, which means Streamlabs chatbot got disconnected.
Well, that's always fun.
That is reconnected, and everybody can go to twitch.tv/NBNN News. Bang, I love free shit to get in on the Steam key giveaway on Laz's side. Then come over to my side and bang the bootay, because
it.
that had to be reopened because the chat bot randomly got disconnected and allows you to click the open and close button without it being connected and doesn't tell you. That's
Hate
a
when
little
that
bug
happens.
right there. Yeah.
Hate when that happens.
Um,
That's right.
Yes. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. No one can do that as well
Good
as
morning, Shroud of the Avatar.
yeah,
That's right.
Robin
Welcome to
Williams.
today's shows, boys and girls. It is Fruck Awesome Friday, July 10th, 2026, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And as Coeur d'Alene says, that's right, that's Shroud, baby. That's Shroud, because we've said it once, we've said it twice, we've said it so many times we're blue in the face that maybe it's just a switch. Maybe it's just a switch. Matter of fact, I think we pretty much knew it was just a switch because we knew where it came from, we knew where they got it from, and we knew what it included when they got it. But oh, I don't know. That's gonna be so hard. But nope, looks like all you had to do is put a check mark in a box, and voila! Magic happens. Magic happens. I tell you what. But yeah, we've
Yes.
we've got stuff for you, and again,
Oh yeah,
just
lots of stuff.
amazing to find this. You want to talk about that one little blurb
Oh
first, or because we were talking about the roadmap when we left on Friday?
yes,
And
yes.
that was just scratching the surface. Where the roadmap was, where were we?
Yeah.
Seasonal live
Hold on.
events, weekly
Uh,
bounties.
yeah. So let me pull up the roadmap for episode 2 completion had mounts and riding. Um, and then everybody's like, why don't horses jump? You said that was going to work a long time ago. Why? Where's horse jumping?
Because their balls are
Where
too
is
big.
horse jumping? And that got fixed today on his test server.
Yes, Stymie with the sub. Thank you, Stymie.
Yeah.
And you know the rules. You let us
Yeah.
know. Are we gonna continue with the nudes? Are we gonna play with our balls? Nudes, okay. Because we got plenty of it for you these days. Believe it or not, we got so much news. We can't cover it in a month right now because of everything that's
Yeah.
happening and how quickly it is happening. It's happening so quickly.
Yeah.
It's just it. As my favorite character in the world says, it wobbles the mind. The infamous Kelly Bundy. It just wobbles the mind, the things that are going on. But mounts and riding.
Yeah.
Shall we bring up this little clip here? Where is it? I know it's here.
Mounts and riding on the work blog.
Just a little
Because
clip
this was
editor.
posted today. Mounts can jump. The jump animations for the horse, stag, and reindeer mounts were fully built
Who'd
and
have
wired into the game years ago and shipped, switched off behind a single disabled setting.
Maybe need jumper.
That setting is now on. A mounted jump costs half the focus of one on foot and clears the same height, measured at 1.1 meters in a live test session from the player's wish list of the actual forums.
Yes.
All right.
Imagine that. It was just a switch.
Just a single switch,
Yes.
which means, so this is the fun part, which means that they pulled an asset from the Unity asset store for mount riding, probably,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't go through all the options when they pushed it to the live game code. Or they intentionally disabled it.
No, it
And
came
the
disabled
person,
according to him. Came disabled. It was just a switch, which was probably just a slash command or a check toggle box or
yeah, it's
something
just a toggle
simple.
box.
Yeah.
but he says that they were fully wired into the game years ago
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
shipped switched off, which shipped in that case is pushed to production, pushed to Shroud of
yes.
the Avatar,
Yeah.
not shipped uh, within the asset that was purchased. But hey, the fun part is you either have to dig through that asset's documentation to find it if
When
it
in
wasn't
doubt,
obvious,
read the docs.
or yes, or use AI to sit there and say, hey, I want to enable horse jumping. I'm using this asset. Why isn't it working? And how do I program that?
Absolutely. Evley, welcome to the
And
stream.
um, then after that, yes. But yes, I mean that is yes, something. Yeah. But hey, congratulations for doing that.
Yes, absolutely going through stuff that's already been installed
Yes.
and working and, been wish list for years. And I don't know how hard that's going to be to
Well,
implement. And all it was a switch.
a
So
single toggle.
we'll give that golf clap. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just for
Yes.
finding that switch nonetheless. And being honest about it, even better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
Even
appreciate that.
better,
So
just
thank
the
you,
honesty
Chris.
of we had it all along. I'm sorry, here it was. It was a switch. It now works in the new
Yeah.
Chaos production test server. So,
And
kudos to Chris
yes.
for that one. Yeah, and kudos for a lot what he's doing right now because,
Yes.
again, stuff that we've been told repeatedly by
And
many people that it's too
G
difficult, it's not possible, we got to do a million other things. Chris is done in less than 3 weeks. He's moved us to
well,
Unity
it hasn't made it
6.5.
it hasn't
uh, uh,
hasn't made it to production yet
well,
until
again,
it actually but this is uh the plan, and this
he,
let's go back and look at the roadmap again.
well, let's just say this: he's got it as well as the rest of the proof of concept Shroud game is.
Yes. Yes.
That everything else seems to be proof of concept. Does this work? Yes, and then we've never gone any further with it. Well, he's got proof
Yes.
of concept. He has a working server. He has all these things working on it, and he actually has a timeline. So, I mean, that's all
Yeah.
plus, plus, plus as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. Yeah. But still not yet delivered. Expectation for this, and hi Jeannie, long time no see, is this stuff will actually be live October 1st.
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Crossing our fingers, this stuff is
And again, if you haven't been following and you're not reading his
yeah.
blog and you're not following us, or you missed a couple of shows. Chris is back. He's done 2 live streams. He's supposed to do a live stream tonight, according to what he had originally
Yes.
told us. But he wound up doing one 3 days ago, midweek. So, if he
Yes.
does one tonight, another additional plus on that part for Chris. And again, just, absolutely knocking stuff out left and right. By the time we get around to October, this is going to be a totally different game in my
Oh,
mind's eye.
well,
Okay.
it will be much more comprehensive. It will have
I
a
mean,
ton of features that have been lacking.
well, that and to
A
me
combat
the biggest
rebalance.
one is the language
Yeah.
translations. The
But
localization of
speech
languages.
translation doesn't really do much
I think it has a
because
lot to the worldwide audience that they couldn't reach because the translations weren't done right. But
yeah.
I think it's going to make a big
Well,
difference. I don't know,
okay. So,
major difference, but for the players who are already here. Again, we keep
yeah.
hearing that a lot of these are going to bring in a lot of new players, but that will be seen when we get to that time. And again,
So
information
I
that
will say
I've
that
heard. Good.
you may not have actually known this. But in Quinfall, they actually have AI automatically translating all the chat on the back end.
I believe we already have that built in here in Shroud. There is a translate. I never use it, but
Yeah,
my
but it's
understanding is actually here.
automatically.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
to
automatically
one
done.
language or to your language.
Yeah.
But the other interesting piece of information, which I don't know if I've mentioned this before, that came from Chris, is that himself, Starlong, and Richard all plan on being at Dragon Con this September. And for me, that just
Yeah.
says something is afoot. For the three of them to
Well,
be
I mean,
together for that gathering, for any other reason, I can't understand, because Chris doesn't usually attend those. Star doesn't usually attend those. Richard is a regular every year at Dragon Con. So,
I
um,
mean, if what are they going to do with the IP from Ultima 1, 2, 3, maybe 4?
we'll find that out next
Um,
year when if and when that happens. I'm
we
not,
we convert them all to mobile games. I mean, the tech involved is not really going to be beneficial for anything. It's just the concept of systems. They would have to be all changed. Yeah, I think that 35-year roll for the IP for the code is 35 years. I think that only takes it to Ultima 6.
yeah. Either way,
And
we'll find out when.
yeah,
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene. I was talking about that in Discord with somebody when we were chatting
yeah.
about Richard's involvement with Portalarium and investments. And again, my understanding and the way
Well,
I understood everything was Richard had invested quite a bit of his own money into the company. But again, the company was originally built and made as a mobile gaming company. They weren't planning on
yeah.
making a game like this when they conceptualized and opened
Their their
Portalarium. They
their first thing was called Ultima Collector or Ultimate Collector,
Ultimate Collector,
which
yeah.
which didn't
And
exactly have a
and
lot.
again, when they made the transition to become a uh, is the word I'm looking for, but a gaming company, you
Yeah.
know,
Well, yeah. I mean, I would turn all of
a
it back
game
to
studio,
Shroud of
as
the
it may
Avatar.
be. Sorry,
Yeah.
game
I
studio.
well, mobile games are still a game
Yeah,
studio.
I
It's
don't
just
see that. You can have one or
different
two
platforms.
guys working together and pumping out. I mean, we've
Hey,
seen. Look at
uh,
Slashy. Slashy's pumping out MMOs on his own, for crying out loud.
hey,
Yeah,
remember Minecraft was created by Node, one guy.
yeah. So I mean, go figure what whether it takes a world of programmers, or you just get one guy who just decides to put his nose to the grindstone and grind,
Yeah.
which looks like what Chris is doing right now. So where are we going here? How about if we go down to
Now,
right below the episode 2 completion things? This will satisfy one of our people, I believe, Sentinel,
what what are we looking at?
right under the episode 2 completion stuff where you were talking about mounts earlier.
Oh, on the roadmap. Yeah.
Yeah. Tavern games.
Yeah, tavern games. No, that's not. That's on
On the roadmap.
that is on the roadmap?
Yeah.
Done for now? No. Which tab are you on?
On the roadmap. The roadmap tab.
On the roadmap, already in game. The content, the Mystery Intercontinent, more. Let's
All the
see.
way down below the box. First thing below the
Oh,
box.
tavern games. Playable chess, checkers, and backgammon all at game tables you place in your house or tavern, plus tables with a computer opponent in an NPC taverns. Rules run on the server. Spectators welcome. Free to play. In development now.
In development.
Yeah. Seasonable and live events, a reusable framework for recurring holiday and themed events with limited time rewards. Maybe you should do that for sales too, instead of having to patch the game every single time you want to turn it off on and off sales.
I'm hoping.
Uh,
I'm
weekly
hoping.
weekly bounties and rotating dungeons. Repeatable
Rotating.
weekly objectives in rotating scaled up dungeon challenges to keep existing content fresh. Fix the mob AI. Structured and ranked PvP. Instanced arenas with ladder seating and objective based guild events layered on the existing flagging and guild war systems. The existing guild war system is absolute trash.
Yeah, well, hopefully the new stuff will just build upon that and
Because
make it actually work.
when is the last time a guild went to war
I
with
don't
another
think
guild?
ever. I mean, they may have flagged, but I don't think it's ever been what it's supposed to be.
Tina's like, we have a guild war system? And yes, we do in Shroud of the Avatar. However, I don't know if I can actually do it. Let's see.
No, I have to do it if we do it.
Yeah, I don't even remember the command to bring that shit up.
It's the friends list, isn't it?
Something like that, but I got to bring up my friends list.
Yeah, if you go to your friends list, then go to guild, and then under there,
Guild Wars. Guild Wars. The semicolon key.
under semicolon key, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guild Wars.
yeah.
But remember that it flags the entire guild as completely PvP. It's not. And then you set the requirement of how long and what the conditions are with that other guild. And then that's about it. No, it does not only flag you PvP towards the other guild. It flags everybody PvP. But if you kill a member of that other guild, then it actually increases the kill count.
It's a kill count, yeah.
Yeah. So it is half-assed. It is not a mature guild war system. Because realistically...
All right, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Let's not sit here and pull apart the old stuff. We got so much stuff to cover.
But structured and ranked PvP, but you need to fix the guild war systems. New player experience overhaul. A protected, accelerated starter experience designed to help new players and get established and stay. Isn't that the starting zones? Oh, wait, no. This is only the 6th iteration of that, but native language voices and an Asian shard.
I don't agree with
NPC
that
voiceover in the game's translated languages and a dedicated regional server for Asian players.
Why?
Bring down pings.
Huh? Well, okay. I guess that would. Yeah.
A companion chat app. Game chat in its own window on a second monitor or in a browser connected to your live game session.
Yes.
Client performance pass.
Which he actually showed that off in the live stream, where you can now actually pop out this chat window that you have down here, wherever you have it on, in your game window, and you can pop it out and put it someplace else. So you can put it on another monitor. You can just take it directly out of the game window altogether and move it someplace else, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Big quality of life.
Yep.
Client performance pass. a profiler-driven pass on frame rate, stutter, load times, and memory in the heaviest scenes. He was showing that off
that
in a
shouldn't just be,
Doris
yeah.
the other
But
day.
his monitor is capped at 60 frames per second.
Yes, and he's
So he
on
needs to
some.
upgrade his monitor. A
I thought he
40-inch
was on
monitor.
4K monitors. That's why he said next time he's going to stream, he's going to downgrade it to 1080p because he can do better on 1080p to show the performance than what he's capped at on his monitor right now.
I'm only on a 27-inch monitor and a 22 or 20, I can't remember how big 22, 27, 25. So I can't remember.
I'm
But
on like 40
all
something.
three of mine are running at pretty high in 144 hertz. So yeah. But he needs to do that for all the scenes, not just the heaviest scenes. Modernized account and store website, the account portal, store, and checkout rebuilt piece by piece on a modern stack with no interruption to existing accounts or purchases. Steam in-game purchases. Buy
Nice.
without leaving the client on Steam with subscriptions as a second phase. A new server networking layer, replacing the game's aging license networking. This is the Proton replacement, which he is already finished. Modern rendering pipeline, moving to the engine's modern rendering for better lighting scalability and support. And then he did test this on stream the other day. An Ultima toggle for retro rendering with flattened banded lighting, ink outlines, and painterly color versus internal testing to evaluate the art direction. But those are all on the roadmap.
Yes.
And some of them have been done.
Roadmap portions.
Yes.
We covered, I think, most of the done now the other day.
Yeah. Well, fuck you, Tina. Oh wait, only 1440. Screw that.
And then we have the for October tab before we move over to the other stuff.
For October, we need to move to the new infrastructure. Priority 1 combat balance fixes. The note on this one is the full balance pass across all 200 plus skills is in the works, and ongoing the highest priority fixes land for October, driven by real data from /balance. Unfortunately, we cannot access catnipgames.net/balance. It requires a login. Oops.
More languages.
Yeah. Helps if I remove that space. Requires a login. More languages. The remaining translators. Finnish plus Mandarin and Korean as languages. The Oracle Assistant for everyone. The in-game assistant and bug reporter live on the launch build.
Yeah, this is one of your big peeves. The Oracle Assistant will allow you to report a bug directly from in-game, put the stuff in there, and will automatically send it off without having to copy, paste, go to another web page. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yes.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Player support basic self-service password resets and tracked support requests from day one.
Nice. Nice.
Crash detection and faster fixes, automatic collection and alerting on client areas so regressions get caught and fixed quickly.
And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Vendor search. Search every player vendor in every town from a window with results that update within seconds as items are listed and sold. The search backend is already running on the test shard.
Yes. Now, you know this horrible, horrible vendor search we have, which I'm going to bring up now and hit
Yes.
V, and we're going to
Yes.
see that it takes forever to render
Yeah.
in just
Yeah.
one town. Okay, he says he's got this down to less than 15 seconds load time now. Less than 15 seconds, and he's looking to optimize it even more. And I believe
Did he
the
try
global search.
Silverdale?
What's that?
Did he try Silverdale?
He's
Oh,
got.
no.
It doesn't matter. Just
Silverdale market.
that
In
doesn't
fact,
matter.
Gansett
Exactly.
It just
sounds
takes
pretty.
this long in every town.
I
Yeah.
think Gansett might be worse than Silverdale's now. Actually, he seems to
Yeah,
be getting a lot of sales.
but
As Tina says, he actually figured out how DBs work. I mean,
yes.
when you're doing multiple calls of the same shit, yeah,
And
reducing the number
again,
of calls. Yes.
in his work blog on the forums, the very first post was put in there came from me. And I said, with this new vendor search and stuff you're doing, are we going to be able to revitalize the way we put things on vendors, which he is very positive about? He didn't say yes or no, but he said most likely a possibility that we're going to be able to take and put 10,000 items on a vendor, and you can buy 20 items, 1,000 items, all 10,000 in a single
Oh.
trade. And then if you take, say, 200, it'll just take 200 off and leave the rest on the vendor and charge you the appropriate price. And that would also help that vendor listing from redundance of 20, 20, 20, 20, so that you're not actually sitting there killing yourself, restocking vendors and, just again, item count, item count, item count. Every little bit helps. But I'm hoping to see
Yeah.
that as an addition, as well as several other people are looking for, like plus 15, plus 16 items, and by specialization, by
Well,
yeah.
why don't we tell people what all the blog post actually says about vendors?
Well, before we get there, that's what I
Because
needed to ask you, which is when we get to the
there
blog
is
post.
so much information on there.
Right, but on the work log, he's been updating daily, so we have the top of the log, or we can go all the way
Yeah.
back to the beginning, or should we just go a couple days back and not worry about the beginning, because the beginning is a bunch of fluff. I mean, we could be here for a week just reading the first couple of days because there's so much there.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, let's just go with the bullet points for
but which date?
today.
No, there's stuff
Okay,
the last
you
couple
want to
days
go?
that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with
Let's
the
see.
bullet points from the 9th.
Let me see. There's so much here. That's just one day.
Yeah, it's a fuck ton of shit.
Yeah. All right. The 7th, there was nothing. The 8th says 38 items, but it doesn't show why. Okay. Let's start with the 8th.
Okay, so you need to expand the 8th. And so Tavern Games went from an idea to playable in one day.
One day. One day, folks.
Research across other online games settled the design and enforced chess, checkers, and backgammon free to play with computer opponents. By night, the whole system was built, and the first real games ran end to end in the client against the real server, a 44-move checkers game, a chess game ending in checkmate, and a backgammon game. Every move validated server-side screenshots below. The Monty Python Coconut Gallop is back.
Yay! How long
We just have to wait till October.
To fix those?
We have to wait till October. Equip coconut half in each hand. Once made your avatar ride an invisible steed. The 20.
You know what I say? Do you know what I say? Do you know what I say to that?
What?
Knee.
Yes. And only a flesh wound. The 2020 mounts feature disconnected that code path, and the emote had been dead in towns ever since. Held coconuts now ride the mount system's own coconut animations, and real mounts are untouched.
Very nice.
Yes. Kicked off the city performance pass. Player towns are CPO bound on the sheer count of small item placed decorations, and code investigated pinned the cause. Distant decorations never dropped from rendering.
LODs.
Wait.
LODs. Who'da
Have we
thunk?
not said that? Have we not said that for years?
Again, you've been calling it all the way. LODs, man.
The
LODs.
render distance was forever.
We don't know anything, right? We don't know anything.
No.
I'll address that in a few minutes at the end of the show.
Although LODs is level of detail, so you have LODs and distance render.
Yeah. Well, distance rendering is still levels of detail. Right? Yeah.
Yes. But yeah. But distances never dropped from rendering. Redundant per frame work in culling and mouse targeting systems, and draw batching switched off entirely in the shipping client. Measurement tooling landed first, so every coming fix ships with before and after numbers. Good. The first measured baseline settled the biggest question on day one. With 3,000 real decorations in a controlled benchmark scene, about 95% of the decoration frame cost is the main thread submitting thousands of individual draw calls. Script overhead is under a millisecond, and the graphics card itself sits idly waiting. The fixed priorities are now proven, not guessed. Stop rendering faraway decorations and let identical items share. That should be a significant boost to game performance. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yesterday's build of the new networking test client shipped, unable to connect, and the cost was embarrassingly simple. The build machine source tree was one commit behind, missing the change that makes it. Whoopsies. The build tools now check for that before starting a build from a tree that is missing push commits, fails outright from the build farm, and asks for confirmation in the editor instead of silently spending hours producing it up. Good. Yes, none of this is fixed until October. Unfortunately.
Yes, this
but
is
hey,
all on a test server.
I am looking forward to October.
Yes, and it'll be here before we know it.
What happened to fuck it? Let's do it live.
Well,
fuck it, we'll do it live has been changed. We are no longer saying fuck it, let's do it live.
At least not till October.
Why don't you like to say fuck it, do it live?
Yes.
Let's say fuck it, do it live. Fuck it, do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live in October.
Yeah. After that, we'll see whether or not things become, again, fuck it, let's do it live.
I have a funny feeling things will actually get tested thoroughly before they get pushed to live from here on out. But again,
well, since he's building test cases and he's automating some of that with shit. Now I'm forgetting the acronym. Where it actually will run automated testing. So he's actually doing some of that.
You know what you're talking about.
Pinch me. Yes. Apparently he learned how to manage a project. Yes, Tina, that is true, and expectations are there. I am looking forward to this. Okay, so we're not going to go into the detail of every single one of these. Otherwise,
I
we
did
will
want to highlight those images of the tavern games just real quick.
Okay.
These are the images of the tavern games. He's playing a tavern game actually on the overland, it looks like, which is interesting.
Yes. But yeah.
I'm not too
unfortunately
keen
I can't blow the pictures up as much as I want to.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I'm not too
What's
keen
the
on
second one with the Rook Knight
Yeah, again, I'm not too keen on the chessboard, which has got P for
King?
pawn, K for knight, R for
No, no,
rook.
no,
I'd
no.
rather.
K is for king, not N is for knight.
Oh, N. I'm sorry, my bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, N is for knight, not K.
Yeah. Oh.
Um, and
Did
well,
Darkstar do that?
He is playing against a computer. He is not playing against another player.
And where's the Skittles game? Let's have a game of Skittles.
Yes. So let's go to yesterday's post because this one is also a ton of different things.
Where did I go here? I'm
So
trying
7-9,
to X out of this.
115 items.
Okay, scrolling up to 7-9. A long scroll because there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, 115 items. So yes, as of yesterday. Headlines.
Harvesting became a game. Mining an ore vein, chopping a tree, foraging a plant, skinning a carcass no longer means standing still while a bar fills a needle. A needle sweeps a half circle swing meter, and stopping it inside the gold wedge collects a bonus pull and rearms a smaller, faster swing.
Swing
Chain after
better.
chain until a miss or the cap of 12. So Meticulous Collection is being capped at 12.
Doesn't actually say that.
So we're gonna fuck about and click on it when the needle swings in a certain spot.
Yes. Skill still matters. Gathering level.
Buying ore, buying lumber.
The Meticulous skill slows its shrink. And ignoring the meter behaves exactly the harvest, so nothing was taken away from players who prefer to wait. So Laz, Meticulous Collection. You know how some people are posting things where they've got 30 Meticulous Collections in a row?
Yeah,
Capped at 12.
Well, again, I'll wait and see it.
I don't like the cap there. But other than that, mini games for things, yeah, that's fine.
And again, how many times do you actually get to that Meticulous 30? How many times do you get to Meticulous 12?
Yeah.
Realistically.
You know what?
I get there quite a lot to 12.
Yeah.
But I've got 174 met.
Yeah. What the fuck? 174 Meticulous Collection?
Yeah, I dumped 2.2 billion into it from fishing.
Yeah, you gotta understand. You're talking about Steve here. Steve throws billions
that
into
doesn't
stuff
matter.
that just yeah.
That doesn't matter, but the fact that he's got 174 Meticulous Collection, insane. Then windmills now face the wind. The wind system always had a direction field, but the authored data kept it between 0 and 1 degree in every weather type except storms. So
does it turn if you fart?
Yeah.
What?
So every windmill top in the game pointed north. Wind now gets a real heading from the shared game clock. Each map has its own prevailing wind that drifts around the full compass over an hour or two. Gusts swing it harder in storms. And every player sees the same direction. Oh, wait. I need to go back to another thing.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, I know, Lomi. I know.
The in
Okay, I was just making sure.
Seasons do not match. Implement
And Knight Rider,
changes in the weather.
you're pushing it there, but wind for sailing. Yeah, you would think. But let's do baby steps here. I mean, we're actually taking leaps and bounds, let alone baby steps right now. But at the rate we're going, I wouldn't hesitate to say that he might be able to pull that off soon enough. But yeah,
Not to
Lomir is
mention
right. We are
not to mention wind for balloons.
well, yes, airships, sailing,
Yeah.
balloons, all the above, ships.
Yeah.
Eating kites.
Yeah. But that's always off. A tester hub went live.
We're way beyond the time,
I
so
mean,
we got to pull
we
some
can't. I mean,
giveaways.
we can't even have kites.
yeah. Say it, Lomir.
Say what?
Whatever you just
Whatever
said, we
you were
didn't hear you.
saying.
No, I said we can't even have kites.
Yeah, but we don't. Conjure a dragon.
Steve, you're getting a streamer bundle.
Thank you. Grats Kunja.
Congratulations. Okay, you are a wiener. There you go. Check your. A testing hub went live, and giveaways are open again on both streams. Hopefully, bang, bundle me for. A tester hub went live. A limited page for external testers with the launcher download, verification task, the player wish list, the balance audit, and server health. One checkbox on the accounts page now creates a tester account that works with the hub, the tracker, and the game, and grants nothing else. By evening, the hub gained a sortable tester leaderboard. Every tester by hour played on the Chaos Shard, bugs reported, and tests completed, each with a 7 days column, and a running total refreshed every 15 minutes. Late in the day, a tester found the gap in it. Bugs reported from inside the game earned no credit. Fixed the same evening. In-game reports now credit the reporter. The tester gained read access to the main bug project so they can find their own reports. Tavern Games reached feature complete for version 1 on top of yesterday's playable chess, checkers, backgammon. Every Windows string is now translated in all 7 supported languages. 3 games ship as game table furniture you can place in your house or tavern. And slash rule was moved to the server, so a dice result can no longer be faked by a modified client. The tables themselves wait on server data refresh before they can be handled. Roll is live there now. The Chaos Launcher connects again, and the Shard now runs the new networking stack end to end. The morning's legacy stack retirement exposed that the launcher's update channel still carried a client built before the cutover, so every install hung at connecting while a Hearthy server sat unreachable. The channel now delivers build 30, a client server, blah, blah, built from the same. I'm more skipping the rest of that. Vendors on the Chaos Shard sell again since something got broken. And then the mirror flip key is for house decorations, works properly now. Garden Gnome's mirror upright instead of flipping into the ground. And by the end of the day, 1,245 more decorations across, except the flip. Statues, trophies, portraits, columns, snowmen, road pavers, city wall. Everyone cleared by an automated safety audit of all 6,524 decoration items.
Nice.
Mail can now go to several friends at once.
I'm sorry.
Is a minor
that's a plus.
No. You'll get to this in a second, Laz. And each attached stack is split separately, evenly between the recipients. The leftover stays in your bag, and gold and per recipients with a preview of the exact split before anything sends. Limited to your friends list.
Okay.
Why the fuck can't I send a mail message to someone that's not my friend?
You don't know who they are if they're not your friend.
A player wish list item from the official forums.
I think it's just for multiple, not just a single.
Still. Apply that to the devs as well. Yeah, rocks are friends. But yeah.
Okay, scroll
that
down.
was
Scroll
yesterday.
down to mail, and let's just read all of what it says under that.
Well, we still have to get to Fridays and remind people that
I understand
Friday,
that.
I
We
gotta
got 10
find
minutes.
where that is.
Scroll down a little bit so it says mail again.
I'm scrolling. It's a lot of shit.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Dev Portal and Tefter Hub, Tracker, Tavern Games, Vendors, Mail.
I gotta go find it.
Right there.
No, it's not. Because there's an entire... Okay, added multi-recipient mail from the player's wish list. Select several friends in the send mail window. Attach item stacks in gold as usual, and one send delivers to everyone. Each stack is split evenly between the recipients in the remaining space, with sender enclosed and closed. A confirmation shows the exact per recipient split total cost before anything sent. Recipients are limited to mutual friends and capped at 20%. And the server checks each and every recipient before anything moves. One full mailbox or ended relationship cancels the whole send. And the window names which recipient blocked it. A stack too small to give every recipient at least one is rejected upfront, which also covers single item unstackable items. Not on the test shard yet. Rides the stack splitting and posted rules are pure shared logic.
Okay, so work, not a full-blown mail system, but work is being done.
Yeah, but yeah. Scroll down to the player wish list.
Player wish list. Player wish list, okay.
Pets can now be told to stop using stun attacks. A player wish list forms a pet spamming weak attacks. Stun builds up the target's crowd, which made a group members long stun failed to right-click on a tamed or unsummoned pet. Stop using stun attacks. Makes the pet stop. Stun or knockdown. Or slash pet, no stuns, or use stuns. Do the same. Pet stun choice is saved per pet and survives remaining. Logging. Added tier and episode columns to the teleport scroll. Select destination window. Then clicking the new column tier header zones by difficulty. The plain text sort would have put tier 10 ahead of tier 2. Rescanned the wish list items against the curated wish list. 5 days on from the last week, so the yield was small. Added to housing. So I guess I should post all of my wish list, Chris. Fixed escape dismounting the rider when you open a wish list from the official forms. But yes. Compass markers are readable. But yes, we have 8 minutes to go. Let's scroll all the way back up and talk about the headlines from today.
You want to do
because
scene
this first one is
analysis real
good.
quick? No?
Nope.
Okay.
Because a random dungeon generator is fucking cool. Okay. A new chest for player-owned dungeon builds a random layout from whatever room pieces you drop inside. Close the lid, confirm, and the rooms attach themselves to your dungeons. Open doorways with a different layout on every roll. Hand-built work is never touched. Pieces that do not fit stay in the chest. And every build obeys the same rules as placing rooms by hand.
Nice.
That's actually kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. See?
Very nice.
That's why we wanted to get to that would be cool. Has anyone mentioned stealth? I did on my thing. Mounts can jump, which we covered earlier. You also stay mounted when traveling between scenes. The automatic remount option existed, but off by default. There was a
Who knew?
bug. And recast the mount in plain view seconds after arrival. It's now on by default. Starts behind the loading scene. And 3 defects in it were fixed, including a surprise remount for players. Doors and city gates open from this saddle.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! No more dismounting everywhere.
Vendors?
And a day-old bug. What?
Vendors?
The real question is, vendors, that needs to be, yes. And the in-game, a day-old bug silently unbound the jump key. But yeah, we can skip that one. He fixed that. That's related to mounts. The in-game Oracle got a full reporting overhaul. It asked for 2 short follow-up questions about a bug, what you expected against what actually happened, how to reproduce it, and how often it happens, and stops the moment the report is usable. So reports arrive with a detail instead of one vague item. Each report is classified into one of 13 game areas such as combat, crafting, interface, performance. Severity flows on a written rubric instead of a guess. And before everything is filed, the report is checked by meaning against every existing report, similar wording or not. So duplicates get pointed at the original instead of piling up. I would love to see that. And Chaos Deploy's got to rebuild. But yes, that is the dungeon generator is kind of fucking cool. Yeah. Automatically build your dungeon for you. Here's all of the pieces I have. I don't feel like doing all this shit. Go build it.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and see if it works. Yeah. And yeah, but I think there's going to be little problems with certain pieces that have 3 entrance, 2 entrance, 1 entrance toggles. And how does that take into account? But that is yet to be seen, and we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we'll play around with that when we can.
Yeah.
But there is also, yes, dungeon generators are old hat, but this is using the pieces in the box and apply logic. So you have 4 pieces that would, one of them had 3 connectors, the other ones have 1. You should be able to like generate that dungeon and actually see the changes and all of that. That would be the easy way to test parts of that.
With the last remaining minutes, I want to address this. This was sent to us by somebody because apparently one of our favorite I don't want to say haters was chatting in universe chat and was talking about me while of course not there. And he says, Laz can call the phone developers while the rest of us can't. Laz offers his experience on how the game should be made funny. Ravlox with the team we have now kept the game running. I'm just waiting for Team Laz to drop the other boot and stomp on Chris like they have done with the team we have now. Okay, well, first off,
we've stomped on Chris for fucking years.
We stomped on Chris from the beginning. Second off, again, there's a reason why I can call the developers, and I'm going to address that very basically, because I have put so much into community service into this game, more than many other people. I wouldn't say many other people can say. I will just ask these questions. How many community awards have you won? I've won them all. How many community conventions have you run? I've run about 5. How many community radio stations have you done, and how much have you done for your community out there? Okay.
How long have you been streaming Shroud?
Yeah. How long have we been doing the news for the community? Okay. There's a reason why I have the dev phone numbers, because I went and I've met with them. Lord British, Richard Garriott is considered a close personal friend. If I reach out to Richard gets back to me. And many of the times that I've had to reach out, they've actually called me, not the other way around. They call me and go, Laz, do this, don't do that, please not, and again. But again, I've taken the trips to Austin. I've organized 5 of the conventions that were there. Not solely, but I was a main you know, provider of that. And then I'm going to say, how many checks have you handed the developer for, you know, funds that we had left over from those conventions? I've
from
done that
raid
several times. Yes, thousands of
for
dollars we've
funds
handed
raised. Yes,
for funds raised.
yes.
So if you've got questions, you know, all you got to do is ask. I'll give you the answers because I've put in the time. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. I have their numbers. They have my numbers because the amount of community service I've given to this game since day one, not just opinions, not just fluff. And again, is there anything that we've ever said that was untruthful that we did not make a retraction for if it was untruthful? Please enlighten
Yeah.
us. Because if we've said something out of turn and it's brought to our attention, we'll be the first ones to say, sorry, we fucked up. But
Well, that and we have always
99% of the
invited.
time,
We
we
have
state the
always
truth.
said,
Yes.
if we are wrong about something, tell us,
Yes.
and then prove it to us that we are wrong about something.
And we'll
The
be more
problem
than
with
happy
that
to retract it.
is that the people that hate us can't
Watch us
prove
the
us
most.
wrong.
Watch us the most, too.
That and they can't prove us wrong.
Yeah.
On
And
anything.
again.
But it is time for us to pull giveaways and get out of here.
But yes,
But
right
Steve's
now,
getting another
Chris
streamer
is
bundle.
getting accolades. But again, I will say it one more time. Yeah, Chris,
I still say, I even said this at the beginning of the show. He does not get a fucking hall pass for fucking being the owner of the company and disappearing for almost 3 years.
That's right.
He
And
should
again,
account for that shit.
I'm going to put it up on screen one more time because this came directly from Chris. And I said it once, I've said it 3 times, 4 times now. Gotta run and get the kiddos, but you guys might bash us a lot, but you're still here 10 years later, and I appreciate that. That's direct quote from Chris. So if you want to know whether Chris thinks we bash him, no, he knows we bash him. And it's not that we do it out of just, negativity. We do it because there's shit that was wrong, and he knew it, we knew it, and he's rectifying that now, and I appreciate the fuck out of that. So, anyway.
Xanon, $25 game going your way, Aquatico. Congratulations.
So, streamer bundles going to Lomir. Lomir, get your damn streamer bundle. Lomir is all the way across the way there. Get that to you. And then we got 2.
I love the people that tell us we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
We don't play the game. We don't do anything. We don't do things the way you want us to. We will sit there and
we don't play the game because we don't play it the way you want it done. Yeah, that's not the way this game was made. Pulling 2 giveaways today. Thanks to Stymie for the extra giveaway. First giveaway is going to Tina O'Neill. Tina, you're going to get yourself a copy of, what are you going to get today? You're going to get a copy of Rainbow Billy and the Curse of the Leviathan on Steam. Rainbow Billy and the Curse of the Leviathan. I don't like this new copy bullshit that Windows put in there.
Yeah, something.
That's a $20 game. Is it on sale? $20 game. And the second winner is going to be Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene. I'm not going to give you this one. I'm going to save this one for Dark Blue Monkey. You're going to get a copy of Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit on Steam.
Is it Sabretooth?
Rabbit?
And that is currently $374, $14 game on sale at this time. We got to run. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll be back with more on Monday. Let me verify that on Monday. Yes, I don't have doctor's appointments after the show. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm Steve.
I'm Lomir.
And this is NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.